everybody. Paint for everybody.
What up, though, y'all? It's the AFE podcast, the Ain't for Everybody podcast, and we're back for another week. I'm your host right now, Jay Levon, and
Sexy Cat.
And your favorite bald head brother, David Blue. You know what's going on. It's going on.
And today we got an energetic lady, a lovely lady that's a queen of Detroit, as far as it is for the broadcast and the networking and social events. She's on 910 a.m. Goodness gracious, gorgeous today on Memorial Day. Okay. What up, Zasha?
What up, though? Hey, y'all, hey.
I know this is going to be a good interview, man. If y'all don't know her, she be networking. She be around all the celebrities. Just interviewed a couple of big name celebrities as well. And all around the politicians, events, I mean, everywhere in the city. So tell us a little bit about yourself, my baby.
Well, you already know. It's your girl, Jaja, with Out the Gabor, okay? Joy Road native, Detroit native, graduated from McKenzie High School.
I went to McKenzie.
Okay, who on Wyoming? Stats on Wyoming. Okay. And so, my son, he is a graduate of Cass Tech. He'll be 20 this year. I was a teenage mom. I started doing TV and radio, in 2008 when I graduated from Specs Howard for RTV 408.
RTV Big Ten over here. You know what I'm saying?
I did dual concentration. I worked on my first big production with Dr. Dorinda Clark Cole, one of my mentors. I started writing for her, and she started letting me do the teleprompter, the camera. Then I took off with that. But a lot of my background comes from church. You know, I used to be the mistress of ceremony, short talks. You know, the Missionary Baptist Church, where they go praise the Lord and go smoke a cigarette and drink Hennessy and work out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
At least she kept it real.
I go to a Pentecostal church now where they're a little bit more discreet with their habits and problems. But everybody got them. And I'm just grateful. I do what I love. I love people. And my biggest goal is to bring brand awareness to people that are doing great things in our communities. You know, the media has a way of depicting our people, our communities, and things that are happening to our families and the people in our society. And I want to bring the positivity of the people that are doing great things so they can see what we look like when we come together, because we are coming together. Absolutely. Everybody ain't haters. Some of us are family. So that's what I'm doing.
Doing a damn good job at it too,
yeah,
you know, my baby.
Of course, you know.
So with everything that's going on, tell us how you got in the radio industry.
Well, with the radio, I started off. So I went. Okay, so because y'all know I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. So I started off with guest hosting different radio stations, and then I was like, you know what, I can do my own show. This was before podcasting was even a thing. I was just like, okay, let me do this. And so I have a political background. I worked for Wayne County for 14 years. And before my mother passed, I was just like, you know what? It's time for me to do something different. Like, and every time we would have these corporate meetings, and at the end of the meeting, everybody would say, do anybody have any questions? And everybody would be like, no, I don't got no questions. Then we go to the lunchroom. Everybody got a problem with what just happened at the meeting. And then I'm like, why y'all ain't say nothing? I said, well, at the next meeting, I'm going to say something. So then it became, okay, here comes Jaja. Yeah, she said it. And then it was like, dang, okay. I knew that growing up, I was always the person who said what everybody was thinking. Nobody would say it. But I was the person who was like, we ain't about to eat. What we waiting on? Or like
we both looked at each other.
You talk about sitting out. Well, we met at Mary Sheffield's Vision Board event.
Yes.
Okay, so the question was, I am. I said my little spit here. She go, I am. I said that was mine. She just, I am ready. I was like, I am ready. He go, I am ready. And everybody's like, yeah. And I'm looking at this woman like, you love me. But let me tell you,
hey, but they been cool.
What Cat did to me though.
Hold on, I got her back.
First of all, she turned into Auntie Grandma Cat in like 2.2. First of all, she grabbed my face. She said, come here. Just like this.
that again.
She grabbed my face. She said, "Come here." And I said, first of all, I'm like, this bitch under my face. Ain't touch nothing. But you know you in good hands when you feel like you in good hands. And I didn't know what she was doing. Mind you, she grabbed my face. She took something out of her purse. She said, "Come here, girl," and started doing. She said, "It ain't nasty. It ain't clean. I washed all my makeup." She did a disclaimer. Started cleaning my makeup off my face, and I'm just sitting there like a little kid, like.
But yeah, that's how we met. That was so funny. And every time I see, she be like, "Yeah," I'm like, It be in the back of my, I gotta watch you, because I just keep it in my mind. Because if I say it too loud, she gonna take it and run. But I'm ready now. I'm ready.
As you should be. You got to stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. But yeah, that's, and that was one of the beautiful things about sisterhood too, right? When you can laugh at it and...
Absolutely.
And don't feel no type of way, and you don't feel any type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? And I love Kat. Like, I don't know her from a can of paint, but...
When we see each other, it's a good laugh. Just off that interaction, it was love. I'm like,
Look, okay?
That's my sister. I gotta watch. She in the race. She go get there, or you get left. Listen, she on the way. She going.
And you ain't lying about that.
Kat was ready to talk about that for the past 4 months.
That
was so funny. It was funny though, because we all sitting there. First of all, it was like we all kind of like just trickled at the table, like you sit, and it's crazy. You don't know who you sit next to
at all.
So you got to be very, very, very mindful of how you treat people.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's one of the biggest things about networking.
I'm big on treating people how you want to be treated. And that's what I tell my son. I say, remember how you felt?
Yeah.
Somebody feels the same way.
Yeah.
So always think about yourself and how you want to be treated when it comes to the next person.
That part. Absolutely. So, I love that. And us, we're in media. So people are always trying to connect with us to see who we know, what we know, and who we know. And the fact that me and her sat down, it was a filmmaker at the table.
Queen.
It was a business. I forgot what other business owners with it, but it was just different people. It was a great mix of people. And we need that because, Detroit, Michigan, metropolitan areas, we're all intertwined, whether we want to believe it or not. Somebody knows somebody to know somebody.
Somebody that could put you on. So
there.
Yes.
What's the best way for people to interact that you would say, giving that advice for people to network?
You know what? Network, somebody told me a long time ago, I was so frustrated because I wasn't where I wanted to be, right? I didn't feel like I was getting that respect that I felt like I know I own. You know what I'm saying? Like training day ain't got nothing on me. Right. But one of the things that I was told, bloom where you're planted. And when I learned that meant network at the gas station. Don't wait to go to the gala. Don't wait to go to the networking event. You don't know who at the gas station next to you pumping that gas. Don't you going to get your Swisher Sweets, your game leaves? Hey, how you doing? I like your shirt. That like your shirt could say, oh, I like your glasses. Right. That glasses could be like, well, what do you do? Well, I do this. Well, what do you do? Well, I do this. Let's put a play together. Then the play is a movement. Not a movement is a whole slew of family and friends. And so my advice is don't wait to an event to network. Use every opportunity as an opportunity to network because you never know who you connected to.
And that's why I love talking to people because people look at me like, how she do it? I'm just being myself.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're white, old, speak of the English.
Yep. Speak of the English.
Speak of the Opposed to what? Opposed to what? Right. Opposed to speaking of what?
Speaking of what? But yeah.
And I've been in rooms. I think the one time when I just myself and all white too.
Come
on. At the concert, the Bad Boy concert. I'm in the back. I'm just walking.
What?
Ain't nobody stopping me. I'm surrounded by Diddy, Lil' Kim, Total.
Come on.
And then when you say you ain't where you want to be, I felt this small.
Come on.
Because I had nothing to offer this man.
Yeah.
You standing there with Diddy in the room, but you just, can I take a picture?
Yeah.
That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing.
I ain't have a play.
That don't mean
That
nothing.
was a problem for me.
But you know what? It also puts you in perspective, though.
It did.
Like,
it opened my eyes. One
of the things that I found myself when I knew, right? You kind of know when you are on to something. When people start regurgitating your slang topics or your catchphrases, You know, my show is called Yeah, I Said It. And before I take it back, I'm going to add more to it. When you start hearing people saying your stuff, okay, so people are listening. You have that influence. And one of my biggest things that I tell people is be consistent. I had 3 followers on my YouTube. My son, myself, and my sister. I had a few people resharing my stuff. Now I got 25 people, 30 people, 100 people resharing my stuff. So at the end of the day, I know that what I had was great. I just had to stay consistent enough, right? Because we live in a world where things are fast, right? And a lot of times you'll get a microwave blessing, but it was supposed to be an oven blessing. And it's not all the way it's not done. Have you ever microwaved something and on the outside, it's done, but you stick that fork in that middle. And you start mixing it up. It's still a little lukewarm. It's still a little cold. And so I don't want no microwave blessings no more. I want all my stuff thoroughly cooked. If I got to wait a little longer, I'll wait. If this gonna make me have a little bit more patience in this season of my life, whatever God is allowing me to see or trying to show me, I don't want it rushed. I don't want marriage rush no more. I don't want relationships rush. I don't want no rush friendships. I don't want no rush businesses. Don't rush my hair. Take your time to put my wig on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing rushed. You trying to get yours before I get mine? Oh no, Don't rush nothing. Because you rush it. Life is so precious. I don't say it's short. I say it's precious. And because it's so precious, let stuff marinate. You don't want to marinate it too long. But you know, because people always, what you got coming up next? I just did an interview with Dame Dash. I'm still trying to process that.
Right.
I just did an interview with P Valley, Uncle Clifford. I'm still trying to process that. I just interviewed Auntie Lou off Snowfall. I'm still trying to process that. Stop rushing me. Because I don't know what God has for me. And if I let you rush me, then I'm going to fumble the bag.
Right.
Let me figure out how to redo this content that I already got.
That's dope, though.
And it's all in God's timing.
Man, you hear me?
On a Sunday.
Listen. Even though the Sabbath day is Saturday.
Yeah, we know.
That's
She about to get spiritual.
That's another day.
That's another story for another day. Because I grew up in church, and a lot of times the misconception is that you're not a Christian or you're not as saved if you're not in church, and that is so
backwards.
Contrary.
That is backwards.
One of the things that people have to understand that you are a walking epistle. You are a walking God or goddess. And if you can't find that center, that alignment, that person that you've become, you are a walking representation of God.
Preach.
You ain't got to be in a choir talking about, you ain't got to have no collar. You ain't got to have no missionary evangelist title in front of your name. You are that. Mm-hmm. So you take that with you wherever you go. I marry gay people. I'm a wedding officiant. I'm a minister.
See, we ain't even know that.
Yeah, I've been married.
Looking to get married.
I've been marrying people for 14 years, and what my thing is, I don't have a heaven or hell to put nobody in.
Exactly.
But what I can do is love you with love. I can lead with love. I can't hate your lifestyle. Whatever you choose to do and whoever tickles your fancy and floats your boat, as long as they're being respectful, long as they're being loving and kind. Now, what I do not like and agree with is when people try to push their lifestyles on kids.
You. Yes.
Or you. Don't try to make me agree with what you want me to agree with, because I'm not. I have my opinions. I don't agree with everything. And I think that we have to be in a space where, okay, well, I appreciate your opinion. Mm-hmm. We don't agree. I ain't about to block your blessings.
It's a civil dispute.
I ain't gonna take away no contracts from you. I ain't gonna try to blackball you because we don't agree. See, we gotta get above our feelings and our emotions. And I ain't like how she said that to me. Okay, well, was you really feeling some type of way before you got here? Or was I the trigger to whatever you was dealing with your insecurities? And a lot of times people don't want to do that shadow work, that inner work, that because you can't be mad at my light. I'm going to be a spotlight. You may be a nightlight right now, but that don't mean that you still ain't going to shine.
Right.
Nightlight shine too. That's just what it is.
She's speaking knowledge. I want to snaps. I want to do the snaps.
I've been waiting for something like this. Yes, I need this. I was feeling a little down this morning. Your talk, really. I'm enjoying this. I'm sucking it up because she ain't lying. I agree with her. Like, everything you said in this, I totally agree. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Cat was a little angry this morning, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
I wasn't. I was just like, yeah, I'm here. I'm working. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really feel good. Like church. I don't go to church.
And
But
that's
I
okay.
have a spirit with,
Yeah.
Within you.
And I'm okay with that. You ain't gonna make me feel. I don't have to tie in the church. When I see somebody in need,
Come
they
on.
get my tag.
Yeah.
You know, not to bring, one like me and Jay met through the radio.
Okay.
And when you said go back to where you planted, I was like, dang, I've been doing this radio thing since I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
Like I get joy out of it.
Yeah.
But I was at an event, pocket full of money, trying to win some tickets.
Come
right?
on, win some
It was
tickets.
an older lady with a little boy.
Mhm.
I could see the baby's shoes, feet coming out of his shoes.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, man, let me go get this baby some shoes.
Wow.
I went out, couldn't find his size. I had to get the boy some Jordans. Shoes was better than my son.
Come on.
Shoes.
Come on.
I was like, I cannot see this baby going because I was,
Yeah.
been there, done that.
Come on.
And children do not have control over
Of-
their situation.
They don't.
And that lady, she was just so thankful and so happy. And do you know I won the tablet? I'm in there crying. I could have bought the tablet, but
they
I
don't
don't
know.
people. And I'm just crying because I'm like, damn, God, was this because of my heart?
Yeah.
That's why I don't let nobody try. I
Yeah.
do what my heart tells me to do.
Let me tell you something. Your heart, your eyes are the window to your heart. That's
It's a
why you gotta
story.
always be mindful when a person can't look you in the eye. When a person's shysty and they can't, you gotta watch people always wearing glasses. You can't see their soul. They can't see their face. I'm always mindful of those things. And one of the reasons why I tell people yours is transitional, so I can still see you. I can see you. But see, the thing about it is, Kat, is that nobody should make nobody feel bad about that because you gave 1/7 of your time and 1/10 of your increase. And a lot of people think that it got to be tied to an institution, right? You are a walking epistle, like I said before. Your heart is pure. When your heart is pure and when your heart is genuine, let me tell you something. God is always going to honor that. There are things that I thought I was supposed to get right because I'm dealing with church folks or I'm dealing with people who are civilized or got titles with their names, but you low down. And excuse my language, but it'll be a nigga or somebody off the street that'll have more love for you than somebody sitting in a pew or has an entitled position. And so going back to the thing of treating everybody right, because you don't never know who you going to come across. The other day, I was talking to a guy. He had a bunch of little bags. To me, I thought he was homeless. From the eye looking at him, you think he homeless. This man was the engineer of the building. He was just pulling out trash and doing stuff, and he had on this little different work clothes. He was, oh yeah, I just locked the building up. And I'm like, dang, he could get me in any one of these rooms if I needed to.
Right.
But if I been stank like some of these females are, had I been funny acting like some of y'all females are,
Let's speak on it.
just because you got some baby hairs you done bought and some lashes from the beauty supply store and you finally got you a little waist now, you act like you can't tell nobody thank you for opening up your door. We gotta get back to the value. Who you think you are?
The original recipes.
I've been waiting on that.
Who do you think you are? And so it comes back to, see, a lot of people don't think, they say, oh, you gotta humble yourself. Humbling yourself don't mean you don't think you're so such and much. No,
Right.
That's not humbling yourself. Humbling yourself is, thank you, man. I really appreciate this opportunity for bringing me on the show. I appreciate you. This the third time's a charm. We made it happen. Being able to say,
She snuck that in there.
you know what I'm saying? Not thinking like I know I have value and I add value everywhere I go, but I'm not so such and much why I can't sit and chill and eat better made potato chips on Joy Road and Schaefer and chill. I'm not at a place where I do an interview with Dame Dash, but I can't interview the neighborhood Coney Island or neighborhood Dairy Queen.
Facts.
Right.
See, this is where that's humble. Humble that says, oh, I got an academy, but I still want to go help somebody do a short film.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of times we get certain words intertwined. This is one of the reasons why I also teach public speaking. I have a public speaking academy masterclass. Because one of the things that I've noticed in media, we all want these opportunities to get in front of these mics, get in front of these cameras, showcase our talents, but you sound dumb.
Exactly.
You sound ignorant.
Everybody want to do what you can do, but
You're not witty.
don't want to take the time to learn at all.
You don't have no answers about your business. You don't have your pitch ready. If I ask you a question, you gonna take me to 7 Mile, John R. instead of just taking me on Woodward. I just wanted to get on Woodward with you, baby.
Straight shot. That's it.
Crazy.
But because you're not prepared.
Exactly.
You done took me all the way around, and now we both looking at each other like, what? What was the question? What you say?
What we doing?
What we doing?
How did we get here?
How did we get here?
We near the number streets.
Okay, dose, number streets. 14, 12, 16. Okay, second.
Oh man. So let me ask you this. What do you think about the state of Detroit and everything that's going on as far as politics, the industry as a whole, and as far as the future of what you think and what you see, is going to progress Detroit? Well,
as a native Detroiter, born and raised in Detroit, one of the things that I love is the atmosphere, right? I love what's being built, the infrastructures, right? I love what it looks like. But this is the issue that I have. Oh. Who are we creating the look for? Are we creating the look for the people that don't look like me? Or are we creating the look for all of us to enjoy? Because, and this is another thing, I'm also disappointed in those individuals that are in leadership. We are so used to wanting to bring each other down. We have one group or generation that's saying we kicking this bucket and we kicking this crab mentality, but then we got another group that's still trying to hold on and only keep what they can keep for their crew and the connections that they have and the contracts and the funding for their people. And then you got our group that's just busting through the whole everything. We want to revamp everything. Anything that was what we was used to, we want to change it. And see, one of the problems that I have is that we know too much that we don't apply it. Right? And so one of the things that I would like to see for my city and for my community and for people that look like me is that we get more involved. Involved. From parent-teacher conference to not just gonna go to the kid football game. That ain't enough.
Sit in the stands.
It ain't enough to just go to it ain't enough to just go support the Pistons. Right. It ain't enough. I need you to go to the city council meetings. I need you to show up when it's time. When we need you to show up, I need you to show up. People just got shot up and killed in the gas station. We got to shut that down. When people are leading certain community events, we need to show up. Yesterday, I was on Gratiot. They had baby. Gratiot was shut down.
She gangster because I was there be over there. Right.
I'm on Gratiot with it. But what disappointed me though was here it is. I see thousands on thousands on thousands of people.
Black folks.
It was
thousands on thousands on thousands.
Detroit was lit yesterday.
When I tell you, I need that same energy for everything we do. If Cat doing something, I need the whole city out. If Jay doing something, we need the whole city out. If Ja doing something, we need the whole city out. Because what happens is we'll go give accolades to a city like LA, Atlanta, New York. But what the thing about it is that they got the concept. I ain't gotta like Sneak, but I'm gonna come support Sneak event. Cause I know Cat gonna be there. I know David B gonna be there. I know Jay gonna be there. Nunu gonna be there. I may not rock with Sneak. But Sneak doing something great for the kids. This is an event for the kids. So I'm going to take my $100 and I don't like Sneak.
You hear that? She don't like Sneak.
I love you, Sneak, but this is only an example. I don't rock with Sneak. But Sneak is doing something for the kids, and I rock with the kids. And if what Sneak is doing is helping these kids from my community or from my hood, who am I to say I ain't going to Sneak stuff? I don't F with Sneak. I ain't got to stay at Sneak event. I'm going to come through, find in the mud. Sneak going to see me. I'm going to hit Sneak with a what up. I'm going to get my ticket. I'm going to take my pictures. And I'm going to leave. But see, a lot of us don't know how to we don't know how to mature to that place and say, you know what, I ain't got to rock with you, but I want to build with you.
Yep.
Facts. I done did that so many times, especially in this industry. You know how it be.
And this is the thing with the industry is, don't ask me to scratch your back if you ain't willing to scratch mine.
And
We
they'll
see
do
that all the time, especially us.
Don't
Shoot, all three of us here.
don't think you doing me a favor because long down the run you want a favor. Rock with me because you really want to rock with me.
Right.
Build genuine relationships, and I think that's where we need to be. Building genuine relationships, showing up for real, and being able to be mature enough to say, even if I don't rock with a particular individual, I still want to be able to invest in what they're building because it's positive.
Damn, that gave me goosebumps a little bit. So what's next for Jaja?
You know what? What's next for Jaja is so I just did the BIFA, Black Indie Stream Film Festival Award. Shout out to Darren, Dennis Reed, Homestead,
Shout out to
Lynn. Everybody was there this past weekend. And what's next for me is more movies.
Get me in there, you know how to do
Moderating. And I just took on an opportunity, something I've been really, really want to do. And y'all actually get an exclusive because ain't nobody heard nothing about this except for my son and my sister.
We love exclusives. We love it.
I am actually getting ready to work on a movie.
Which movie?
The movie that I'm writing.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Like that.
So they just put the fire under my butt this weekend.
Okay.
As a visionary, as a writer, as a creator, we're always creating stuff. I got notebooks and stuff that I've thought about for years, right? And we don't know when is the right time. And so you always keep them tabs open, right? Because you don't know when that time is going to come where somebody will say, hey, this is what you want to do, well, let's do it. And so I've always been wanting to be that, Ava, what's her last name? DuVernay. I always wanted to be that, Black Lady sketch show, because everybody know me for serious. I do Manifesting Monday. I'm always speaking the word, but everybody don't get to see me act crazy. You know what I'm saying? And comical and fun and light stuff. And so, and some of the stuff is drama series and some of it is rom-com. So I want to tap into that other side of my creativity. I've done I Said It for 5 years. I've worked with a lot of different people in the industry. And so right now I want to build some stuff where I can go back and say, I created that. You can go on Tubi and see my movie.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I think right now, this past weekend, they opened up the doors for some people who want to walk in it. And the door is only going to be open if you walk in it. You got to walk in it, though.
Amen.
Can't ask for the door and don't walk in it. So,
That's for sure.
I don't know.
I'm so glad you came.
I know.
Yes.
I know. I'm so excited, too. I love y'all.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug. You know I want a hug.
On my nerves. Get on my nerves.
That's how I be at the shows.
Yes.
I'm not about to play with you.
He make the move.
Hey, hate.
That's
All
great.
right.
Brown skin love right there.
Okay.
Anyways, this is the AFE podcast. We want to thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you
for
for having me.
Yes. I'm your host, Jay Levon.
Sexy cat.
Your favorite ball head brother, David Blues. You know what it is.
And we
Hey.
have the lovely Jaja.
What up, though? Listen, tune in Monday through Friday. I said it.
For everybody.
Before I take it back, I'm going to add more to it. All right?
Drink for everybody.